gentlemen, back in time for another exciting action.
Yeah, Slick says he can't hear anything,
Hello?
so
Ask Slick if he can hear us now.
Slick, can you hear us now? I'm gonna make sure everyone can hear us loud and clearly.
Yeah, can y'all hear us?
Slick now can hear us now.
Okay, so my apologies. But anyways, finally, after technical difficulties, welcome in for the Xfinity booth. Jake and Papa Musa is here, and of course, talk about Bobby get himself a really awesome win last week at Bristol. Talk about how awesome it was to be able to get a chance to come home with a win, especially at Bristol.
Yeah, people say that short tracks are a real takes a lot of skill. I would say that, but right. As I was trying to say, I think short tracks can also be like opportunities for first time winners. Strategies play a huge role at short tracks, and like plate tracks, they also play a huge role. So I think that goes in hand in hand. So for Bobby getting his first win, it's definitely a momentum changer for his season, as the playoffs are about to start. We're about midway to the season, so it's now, you know, all or nothing for some of these drivers.
Talking about this is that we're less than after I think what maybe about 3 races left after tonight. As far as before we get to the playoffs, as far as our no, I take that back. Yeah, about say what about we're pretty much in about less than about 3 races. My apologies, y'all. I'm looking at the schedule, but after tonight we have Pocono, we have Charlotte, and then the Charlotte Roval, and then we go to New Hampshire as far as our first race of the playoffs, Vegas, Watkins Glen, and then Phoenix, and then Homestead. That'll be our season finale. That'll be the championship race. And let's go ahead and get to our standings at the moment as far as our Xfinity Series standings. Speed Racer is still in the lead above Kenny LaFleur. Pretty much for some, pretty much by a couple of good points. Kenny in second, McCard in third, Always Eric in fourth, Masopes fifth, T-Bird sixth, Killer seventh, JoJo in eighth. Now, as far as the cutoff line, that is a really big concern. I mean, you see the points that JoJo has right now, but he needs to be able to have himself a really good run in case something happens to him. If not Person, will have to step up. Either Person, Tire Racing, Brody especially, and of course two other drivers, Nike and Electric. And as far as our two drivers that did win earlier on in the season, Jose Protege and Hyperspeed, they must attend all the races for them to get that wild card spot, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, so they definitely have to make sure that they attend to every race, and of course, we cannot wait. Now, as far as tonight, though, we are at Kentucky. Now, talk about how incredible racing at Kentucky is, and what's the strategy going to be for a track like this?
Well, like most tracks, the apron's not your friend. Dover can bite you, but Kentucky, I've had some bad memories with the apron here. I know that everyone wants to be so aggressive, try to get to the bottom, and sometimes it can bite you really bad here. I've spun actually quite a few times in 3 and 4. It's a very tight corner, but trust me, your car will turn pretty quickly once you get it hooked up. So I believe the strategy is fuel saving. Kentucky, it's been notorious for my experience that fuel saving is a big key there. So it's going to open a lot of those drivers who may not be the fastest, but can definitely know how to save. And I think that's going to be the strategy for tonight.
And of course, we also are being joined by fellow Cup Series driver, the man, the honey bun eating man himself, Heredia God. Heredia, welcome to the booth. It's been a while. How you doing, man?
I'm great. I'm looking forward to this race.
Very well said. And of course, something that we're talking about is that when it comes to Kentucky, right, you out of all people know what it's like to race here. What is something that these drivers will have to be very aware of, especially going into 1 and 2? I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, these turns are obviously very different. Turn one and two, and three and four. Three and four is very flat. Turns one and two, where you think you could run the yellow line and hook it up like three and four, but it's just a weird apron, and you could just easily spin out that corner. That's where drivers are going to have to be very careful of there. You see a lot of wrecks probably this race doing there.
Yeah. Now, as far as how much time these drivers have left, I mean, after tonight, we have about 3 races. We have Pocono, we have the Charlotte race, and then we have the Charlotte Roval. Heredia, you've been involved with this league since season 1, just like I have. Do you think, with a little bit about 2 to 3 races left, that things could definitely heat things up a notch?
Yeah, of course. Look at the schedule. Like, there's a lot of tracks. Like Pocono could be like a throw up in the air, and somebody from under the cut line could win. And like, say someone misses a couple of races that's in the cut line, and he just get out there if he misses a couple of races. Like, anything can happen in these races. Just bad luck, good luck, you know.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And something that we do got to talk about this though is that for the drivers that are below the cutoff line, your driver specifically and Jose Protege, have you given Jose any advice, any sort of knowledge as far as his situation is concerned for him to get that wild card spot for the playoffs?
Well, I think he has a win, so I'm not sure if he has the wild card spot because he does have a win, and I think
Yeah,
he's eligible. So yeah, I think he's in the playoffs, which is a good thing. And but for these couple races, I am as an order trying to help my team out, getting them setups, information, running laps with them. So I haven't done any laps with Jose, but I can assure you did laps by himself with my setup. So look out for him.
yeah, very well said. And something I really want to talk to you about this, though, Papa, is that we obviously I just mentioned your teammate and Speed Racer pretty much ahead of the Xfinity Series points. Do you think there's a lot of pressure building up for him as far as going into a race like Kentucky?
Points wise, no. He is well above the points line. As long as he doesn't get into any, mishaps and have to take a few penalty points here or there, I think he'll be perfectly fine. Um, this HMS group is just phenomenal. Our racing product is really nice. We stay out of trouble most weeks, so I believe that there really is not much pressure now, opposed to some of Speed's teammates who may want to get a few more points before the playoffs start. There may be a little pressure, but overall, I feel like there's not much pressure for Speed Racer. No, he's more than capable.
And something I want to talk about already is that, as far as one driver, Jojo Siwa, he's pretty much in the catbird seat because if somebody from the cutoff line wins a race, he's technically out of the playoffs, I'm assuming, correct?
If he misses a race, you say? Oh, if another driver wins, yeah, he is out of the playoffs. Yeah, you're
Uh,
right.
yeah, so pretty much about that, though. So, how much pressure is building up for JoJo as we're allowed to get a chance to join as far as him going into this race?
Well, I don't think there's pressure, especially for this race, at least for JoJo, because I think you won't see a driver outside of cut line win this kind of race. But maybe next week is where he wants to be. worried about since it's a very draft heavy track in Pocono.
Uh, Not to mention this though is that our regular season finale is going to end at a road course. So I know he's not much of a road course guy, but we'll definitely have to see as far as JoJo is concerned. But hey, as we're seeing it live now here live, folks, we're now live from Kentucky. We're getting ready to drop the green flag in the air here in just a few short moments. Guys, ready? I'm starting with you. Do you have anybody you see winning here tonight?
This might seem biased, but that 22 might have some special luck under most soaps.
I don't mean to cut you guys off, but we are allowed to join.
We're already at it. So you're about like a couple of minutes too late there. As your driver, Jose Protege, already is going to lead us on the way at the green flag here at Kentucky.
Yeah, Penske top 3 qualifying positions here.
You love to
Hey,
see it.
I want to say one more thing. This track is also very notorious to have a dip in the front stretch.
Oh, and somebody hits the outside wall. Sorry to cut you
yeah.
off there. That is Gary's Dowden. He pretty much hit the outside wall. So that's something that these drivers are going to have to be very aware of. But go ahead there, Papa.
Yeah, so coming to speed, I don't know what, for some reason, but on the front stretch below the yellow line, there's actually a dip. And if you hit the wrong way, your car would shoot up worse than it would at Daytona. So that's just something to keep a lookout for.
And so as far as one driver that desperately needs to get himself into the playoffs, there you see it, the 36 of Nike Boy Will, who pretty much got traded from JGR to Penske. Is having himself a really good run with him and his teammate, but look who's right behind him trying to ruin this Penske party in the 9 of McCard, who is currently above the cutoff line for him. But right now, Jose Protege, Heredia, this will be something very exciting for him to get. Oh, the 92! The 92 of Hendrick! Oh my gosh, he just killed the outside wall. As we
Yeah,
were,
I think it was Gary that just hooked the right and killed the 92 of Hendrick. Not sure if it
oh
was on purpose
my,
or mistake, but
oh my God, that was dangerous. But back to the front we go. That was wild. There is a huge battle for, pretty much a huge battle for second. And look at the '07 of Captain Jack. He is hot seat in this race, and he knows what it's like to get a chance to win here at Kentucky. But Jack's been very, very patient. He's been very, very calm.
three
Oh,
wide.
no,
Three wide.
three wide. Oh,
Contact!
Oh,
Jack!
feet under.
Oh, Nike!
Lightning McQueen.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh,
my
just
God, the
four
54!
wide. Oh, electric.
Oh my God!
Oh, man, it's dicey up here.
Wow.
Oh my gosh! And the electric's in the 54 since with that trade, right?
Yeah, electric has been traded to the 54. He's in the 54 now. He used to be Nike. Oh, contact made T-Bird. It might be a wreck here.
Oh
It's
my
four
God!
wide.
They're
Four
far
wide.
wide.
Oh, man.
My
This is
God.
crazy right now.
Oh, they're
man,
wrecking.
that was so
Oh, there's a wreck.
They're
all the
wrecking.
way. Oh,
Gary's
big wreck on the
involved.
backstretch.
Oh, man.
That's gonna be a caution.
Not good.
That's
So,
gonna be
there's
a.
no caution.
There should
Hopefully
be
it's a
manual.
manual.
There's gonna be a manual. There's gonna have to be.
Nothing has been said yet. Nobody's slowing down, so.
There was more than one car involved, though. That's the thing.
Well, it's probably 3 cars in the incident involved with Gary Soaps and whatever, but let's see if they have a manual this time by.
Yeah.
I think that was the product of going 4 wide. Kentucky can do it, but it's very tough. Even the best drivers will have a hard time doing it.
Yeah, and this is something that we're seeing here a bit earlier on in this race as we are still going green as we're
I guess there's no manuals being called.
no manual. I guess they saved it. Kudos, but I think there only one car spun out. That was scary though, from what I saw.
Well, I don't think it was technically one car, but I think it was 3 cars. But I think you mean like the one car spun out was.
Yeah, one car spun out. Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Just unfortunate events there.
But meanwhile, speaking of the individual that we just mentioned in our pre-race show, there he is right there in third. That is JoJo. And Heredia, you know about these two. These two are they pretty much just hate each other at the moment. The 8, the Speed Racer, the 47, the JoJo. JoJo's not really a fan of him, and I'm pretty sure he's not a fan of mayonnaise, especially towards Speed. But he's all over the back bumper of Speed at the moment. So will
Yeah,
JoJo pass him clean, or will he give him the bumper?
I think JoJo. Even though he might hate the guy right now for what happened in Gateway, but I think he's a guy that he'll still drive you with respect, even if he hates you, loves you, want to die for you, or anything. It's just this guy with just respect, drive with respect. He's not gonna wreck speed or anything. He's
No,
smarter than that.
he is, because he knows that for somebody who's been in the Final Four, he knows what it's like to get involved with these situations. He's gonna have to keep his feelings out the window. Oh, and sorry to interrupt myself, but Electric made some contact here. We got a crazy battle in the back here with Electric and Killer and McCard. The 98 of that Tyrant, that's
T-Bird.
not Tyrant, T-Bird, yeah.
Who's in the six? I'm not sure who's in the six, but he's having
Ain't
himself a
that
big Jim actually.
Yeah, Big Jim.
Yeah,
Big
I forgot
Jim?
he went from Cup to Xfinity.
It's still taking some time, yeah, because Hendrick, not Hendrick, but Team Air Jordan is in the 34, I believe.
Yeah, there's been a lot of driver swaps here in the past 2 weeks, and it's getting me confused.
Well, I hope you don't confuse me from Fistbuster because I'll be making my Cup Series return here tonight at Talladega, so just keep an eye on that because that one's going to be a fun one to watch. But back to the front we go here. Keep an eye on the battle between Speed and JoJo. And all I can say is that these two are racing clean, but already it is your boy Jose Protege that has been leading all the laps here in stage number one.
Yeah, this is not a complete shocker to me,
Yeah.
but this is a little bit of a shocker to me. I know
Kenny
he,
to the wall. Kenny to
oh,
the wall.
Oh boy.
big contact.
Yep. Let's go ahead and find
Nice.
Kenne.
Yeah, he got a little tight. Was put 3 wide with the 36 and the 21. It didn't look like he hit it too bad, but he definitely did hit it a little bit.
Yeah, as you have now, there's a battle for fourth. Killer making a move on Nike and Jim and there's Jackie under McCard. Oh, there's a huge battle here.
Yeah, so right along the hood cam of Big Jim, they see the battle between driver and owner, between Killer and Electric. Electric is going to lose a lot of spots from going to the outside lane. That's going to help Captain Jack move up a couple of spots, so that's going to put the 54 all the way back. But yeah, you can see how far it is between. I'm assuming between fourth and fifth. Wow, or the third and fourth. My apologies.
Yeah, it's a huge gap. You see themselves just separate from the field because they got off the mess really early.
Oh,
There's
Big
contact.
Jim! Big Jim barely scraped that outside wall right there. But go ahead.
If you look up there, Esma Soap's getting a lap down. This is not what you want to see early. With that unfortunate veins in the wall. Oh my god, from 2-3 liters there.
He'll be okay
Yeah,
as long as he stays in the lucky dog position. Go ahead, Papa.
yeah. So I just want to say one thing about Kentucky too. You see these top 5 drivers, top 6 drivers. They pulled away. They got out of that pack. They stopped battling. They started pulling away. But then you look at 8th on, 7th on. They're kind of like a little bit of a bubble. So I feel like if you want to win this race, you just gotta have to try to find yourself in a rhythm, quick, fast, and pull away from the pack.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah,
do agree with you on that one.
Oh,
there's
lag!
lag with Killer.
Lag!
Oh, he's
Oh,
killed Jim.
Killer! Oh
Oh,
my God! Yeah,
big
that's a
lag from the 20. Huge
yeah.
lag.
Yeah, he's gonna have to get down to the apron. He's gonna have to get down to the apron and get out of everybody's way. Is he still out there? Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Oh
He's
boy.
still out there. Look, it's bad when you can see it on the spectator's perspective.
Yeah, I agree. It's really bad, especially if you see it from the broadcast point of view.
Oh,
And contact. Oh, that's Kenny.
Kenny's wrecking. Oh,
Oh, he is down the pit
and the pit
road.
wall. He's coming back up the track. Oh,
He. Oh, I was afraid he was going to hit the soaps on that one. So, talk about a tough break for Kenny. And if I'm not mistaken, he's currently second in
Hit the
points, right?
wall a little bit. Oh, has to save it.
Jim saves it.
yeah. Jim has some really big damage right now. I'm pretty sure after that lag hit, he's just fighting the tightness in the car right now.
Man, talk about lag. Talk about. There was so much happening like the last lap or so.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but it's just been happening.
Your guess is as good as mine, there, buddy. Your guess is as good as mine. But for those who are just now tuning in, we're still in stage number one. Jake, Heredia, and Papo up in the booth, calling all the exciting Xfinity Series coverage at Kentucky for you guys. Pretty much, we've not seen a lead change because Jose Protege, who qualified first, is pretty much led most of the laps. We have not had a caution, surprisingly enough, but we have seen a lot of, pretty much a little couple of incidents to where we've not had a manual caution, to say the least.
Yeah, surprising there hasn't been any manuals. I mean, it's arguable if a manual should have been called or not, but surprisingly, this race has been pretty clean. I know it's here, bumps there, but it's been pretty clean for the Xfinity race here at HPL.
It's definitely good, to say the least. I mean, plus, if you're a speed situation, you're currently in second. You pretty much have somebody that's trying to fight for the regular season finale, a championship, having issues and killing LaFleur. So if I'm speed, I would just try to pull away, just make sure you hit your marks, and just keep getting those much needed stage points because I think a lot of people may or may not like speed, but you can't deny how good he is out in the racetrack.
Yeah, let's stay with speed here. Actually, there's two to go, coming to one, and he's caught the leader in Jose. I mean, he's in striking distance, and I think he's really gaining a lot of time at one. He's eating him up down there.
Yeah, I was noticing. Sorry to cut you off there, but I was noticing Jose Porsche get more tighter as the run goes, and right now, like you said, in one, that's where Speed's able to hook that bottom arc in perfectly, and he might actually get to him here.
Oh, that's the last lap.
Last lap, here we go. White flag here in stage number one. He's caught Jose Protege. Right, oh, yeah, he's definitely caught him for sure. I don't know if Jose is trying to be able to save any fuel or save any tires. It all depends on where the fuel strategy is at the end of the stages. But Speed's caught him, but does he have enough time to be able to execute a pass to win stage number one? Going into 3 or 4 we go. Jose still sits in front of Speed, but does he make it? Oh, no, he doesn't. He does not have enough time as Jose Protege wins stage number one. Speed Racer in second. JoJo in third. And I believe who finished fourth on that one? That had to been Killer, ain't it? The Killer and looks like Nike finished in the top 5. What a stage that was here, guys. Heredia, what did you think about that stage?
Oh yeah, it was actually really good racing throughout the pack. I mean, surprising nobody's been intentionally wrecking each other so far. Yeah, just really impressive stuff on screen right now. Hope they're learning their lessons.
It seems like they are, especially after what was a wild race at Bristol last week. Which, by the way, you guys can check all of our Xfinity races or all series races here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Papo, give us your thoughts on what you saw on that stage and what do you think might need to change going into stage number 2.
Well, I can tell you for one thing, what's about to change is the leader, the 47. I don't know if he forgot to pit or stay out or took 2 tires, but yeah, I thought stage 1 was a great racing, clean stage. Maybe a couple of mishaps in the back, but nothing too major to cause a caution. I would like to say though is watch out for some of these drivers who may be better in the long run. We saw the 8 car catch up to Jose Protege, who seemed to have the early dominant car, but now adjustments been made on some of these guys, and we may see a difference here.
Yeah, as they go side by side between. Oh, and look, here comes Electric in the 54. He is fighting through a lot. Let's go ahead and ride along with Electric as we now have a 3-car battle for first place. Here comes Speed. He makes the pass on the inside of Jose Protege. Speed gives JoJo the bumper, but yet he does not clear him as JoJo stays right in front of Speed. He's going to get a chance to lead a lap here at Kentucky. But look at the momentum that Electric's in. Oh, and we see a lot of contact in the back. We're going to have to keep an eyes on a lot as far as what's going on in the back of the pack.
36 on the apron.
Oh,
On the apron.
oh boy.
Yeah, he got sent to the corner by the 9, and he almost spun it. Luckily, he saved it.
Good save. Good save by Nike.
3 row. Oh no.
Now he's
Oh boy.
3 wide. Oh, the 6 of Jim just got put in the wall a little bit.
Hornets in his
Oh
back here.
boy. This is going to be bad. This is going to be the big one.
Oh, JoJo on the wall there.
Gary.
There we go.
No, that was the 18.
That's
Was that?
another wreck. Let's be
We're
one
still
more.
going green. That was only one though. Three wide between the 19, Kennedy, the 36, Nike, and the 6 of Big Jim. Let's go get back to the front real quick as Speed, and I apologize for missing that, but Speed does take the lead, and here comes Electric in second.
Well, yeah, Electric. He wasn't sure about making a race, and he made the race. He's running second. I mean, he said he loves the track. I mean, he's proving it right now.
He's trying to do what his Golden State Warriors are, trying to give them a run for their money. As Electric sits in second right now, trying to be able to make his way up to the front with Speed Racer. But look who's in third, though. Somebody that we've not talked about much in the 98 of T-Bird. He's sitting in third. He's got himself a good spot.
Yeah,
And
he's. Yep, go ahead.
no, you go ahead. Heard it.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, yeah, T-Berg he's having an impressive run, so far. I mean, I think he needs these points. He's right ahead of JoJo in points as well, so he needs a good run here tonight.
He definitely does, say the least. Papo, I know you're seeing a lot, but what are you seeing out there, buddy?
Well, we started the stage. I was saying that some of these guys may need to try to get into the rim and pull ahead quickly, and we saw Speed do that. We're now seeing Electric and the 98. If I can get his name quickly.
T-Berg.
T-Bird, yeah, T-Bird and the Electric and Speed are
Speed.
doing a great job pulling away from the pack, and I think that's important because we saw it. We had a couple of 3 wide incidents, kind of screwed a couple drivers over. So.
No! Started with the contact being made from the 98 to 54. The 98 tries to get to the inside, but the 54 blocks it. If these two keep battling out, that's going to leave Speed pulling away from these two. So if I'm both of these drivers, I would just stop battling, just try to focus on catching that 8.
Oh, I think they're trying to work together, but Electric's line, you see him descend it really deep where Speed just arcs the corner. Look at that run he gets off. Electric is blocking
Oh,
T-Bird.
T-Bird's there. Gonna.
That's going to... Oh my god, the
Oh,
98
that was
about made
close.
contact. That was very, very close.
But
But
this is what you like to see. I'm sorry for interrupting you, but this is what you like to see from these drivers, where they're just respecting each other. That's like what has been missing here these past like 2 seasons from Xfinity. Just no respect, and they're showing a lot of it right now.
And not to mention that is that with these two battling out, that gives Jose and Brody a chance to be able to catch up to the top 3. But if I'm the 98 and the 54, I would just stop worried about battling because they're about to have some bad company right behind them, and probably even more with that line between JoJo and Killer. They made contact. Oh my gosh.
As
I like to say this to you, Heredia, and to you, Jake. Looking at this looks very familiar. What we're about to see tonight's race at Talladega. With that being said, because this is what seems to be a draft track right now. You guys want to treat this like a draft track? Treat it like a super speedway? Push your buddies to the lead, push and all that.
I mean, yeah, it has. Let's say I think every mount have some characteristics, especially in this game, like Dega and Daytona. Like you have to work with each other, like especially your teammates. You work with each other to get a guy in the front. It's like,
The 54 made contact with the
contact up
39.
there.
Starting
Oh
up
my
too.
god. Oh, it's okay. This is better action here.
Oh my god. As far as my point of view, though, I mean, I definitely would treat every track besides the road courses and the short tracks like a super speedway. But the problem is, though, is that at a track like Kentucky, if you push somebody, it's gonna make things worse because you're technically pushing them out of the way instead of pushing them to get to the front. But however, though, the move that Electric and T-Bird is trying to do is very, very good. But the problem is, though, they're not really connected, so that's going to give Speed a chance to be able to pull away from them.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
they both get super loose.
yeah,
Here's a
T-Bird
29.
going 3 wide. Oh, T-Bird, what a beautiful pass that was, but
Oh, Electric with the cutback.
oh my god, where's Electric at? Oh, there he is. Oh, this is going to give Speed a chance to be able to pull away, and this is going to make this potentially a 3 to 4 car battle for second place, maybe even more, maybe a 5 car battle.
6 car battle.
Oh boy.
As here's Jim. I mean, Jim literally got lag wrecked almost by that 20 car, and he's back up here battling. Look him just cut the corners beautifully. He's making moves. He's hooked up right now.
He's doing such a really good job at the moment, and that's going to give him a chance to be able to pass in front of his former teammate in of GGR over there, especially with how much Big Jim has been very known in the JGR camp. But the problem is, though, is that this battle that we're seeing for second place, that's technically going to give Speed a chance to be able to pull away if they do not work together and try to be able to get to the front. As we see a battle here between Jose Protege and the 21 of Brody, they're starting to try to do something here, but if I'm T-Bird, I would just look in my mirror saying, what is going on? I said, I kind of need help here. Let's try to get this leader and try to be able to make this a battle for the lead, but that is not the case here.
Speaking of T-Bird, yeah, look, he's pulled away a little bit from Electric, and I think even if you don't even win this stage, I will count this as a win because you stayed out of drama, you stayed out of getting into wrecks. You're gonna still at least finish top 5. That's probably the minimum here. Best first, because he's right there. A couple laps, get the draft for a little bit, he'll be up there. And I think honestly, right now, T-Bird does look to have a little bit of a smoother ride in 1-2.
Yeah, I mean, but the question is always, I mean, could we see T-Bird catch up to Speedway, so like we saw Speed catching up to Jose Protege by the end of stage 1? Who knows? But for right now, Speed seems to be having himself a really good car as far as position wise, because he's pretty much been working his way up to the front, and he's pretty much not left it in sight. As we do see a battle between the 6 and the 21 Brody. Brody about to lose a lot of spots here, but here comes Killer right behind him. Here comes Captain Jack. And potentially Canada Fleur, as we do see Jose Protege losing a lot of spots behind these guys.
Yeah, as I'm not sure what's happening to Jose. I think he's very loose right now. And he's just getting past all these people right now. He's struggling with the race car right now.
We're about to have a battle for the lead right now. The
Yep.
T-Bird is catching up to 8 right now as we speak.
Yep. Yeah, as we're focusing on the lead right now, thank you for helping us out with that, Papo, as we do have a battle for the lead, and it looks like Speed lost the corner off the exit of 2. That's going to give T-Bird a chance to be able to make the pass for the lead. He's all over the back bumper of the 8, but let's see what he can do at this point. As we do see a car, I don't know if that's the 18 after what happened earlier, potentially trying to be able to save his lap, or who that was. But however, though, yeah, that's 18 trying to be able to stay up in front of the leaders.
Oh, T-Bird!
T-Bird! Oh my
no!
God!
No, what an effort!
Oh my
man.
gosh!
That is no.
No!
Kenny sends.
Yeah.
Oh, what an effort from T-Bird go, man.
Oh man!
Oh my.
That's gonna give Speed a stage win. Oh, that is the end of stage 2. That is such a tough break for T-Bird.
Man.
That was such a great valiant effort from him. I give him applause for that, man. That was.
Did he get glitched or did he miss the corner?
He got an apron.
He just got an under apron right at the end, and he just lost it.
Oh man!
It wasn't even in the middle of the corner either. It was just right on exit.
Jesus, what a tough break, but Speed does take the stage 2 win.
Wow. But you know what though?
I hate that thing
look,
sometimes.
Even though he got an apron and practically wrecked it, it wasn't, he had speed. He has momentum behind him because, it's very difficult to pull away from the pack, and he's a very talented driver, and I believe he'll rebound to get a good finish in those races.
Well, here's the thing though, is that we do have a new leader in JoJo Siwa, or Hyphen Joseph, as he does take the field back to green. Stage 3 underway. who is going to win this race. We've seen Jose Protege win in stage 1, Speed Racer win in stage 2, but Electric is going to give JoJo the bumper. But here comes Brody. Brody's going to be right behind him. We have a 6-car battle for the lead. Oh, Speed! He's going to make this 3 wide. Electric's going to take the lead.
I think JoJo forgot to pit. That's why he got the lead again. He just forgot to pit. I'm not looking for all the way back behind.
Oh boy, and if Electric wins, that's gonna knock JoJo out of the playoffs.
Yes, I will.
Oh boy.
He's in the lead. I mean, holy crap. Look at the run he's having. Oh,
He's gonna have to block it. He's gonna have to block it. He's gonna have to block the run, but look who's in third though. Big Jim, who recently joined the Xfinity Series in our Easter off-break week. And he's going to make the pass to Speed. He's going to try to make this 2 wide for second. And if that's the case, if I was Electric here, Heredia, I would want these guys to battle for position because it gives him a chance to potentially pull away, maybe get himself the lead if we don't have any pit road strategy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Electric is on this race. So he's on steroids or something, but he's oh my god, I should say that. He's definitely on steroids. Oh my god.
We apologize for that, but I think you owe Electric an apology for the broadcaster's curse because that's going to put Speed back in the lead because of that.
Oh man.
Oh boy. Oh, Electric, you. Oh my god. He's going to flip when he finds that out. Back to the race we go. Oh, already. Speed takes the lead. Oh, there's a wreck! Oh, there's a big one!
Bad wreck!
Bad wreck!
Huge wreck! His
Oh,
back!
Oh my gosh!
oh,
back.
no!
Oh my god!
Oh no! T-Bird went up in a catch fence and got into the... Oh no! The fan zone's gonna have a car come out at about 100 miles an hour. Oh,
Wow.
God.
Oh my god, I definitely need some water after that. Oh
Look,
my god.
I don't have that recorded, but on my end, it looks like T-Bird just got flipped up to the air and was sent to the fan zone.
You have a chance to be able to save it to your PlayStation. If you can just capture like the last 30 seconds to 15 seconds, you should be good.
Oh my god.
You got to save that. You got to save that.
I don't have the quick save. Oh.
Oh man, I would say if you did, that would have been so epic.
Nah, he got flung up to the catch
Oh,
fence and got sent to the fan zone.
Well, look at this. The new leader in the 74 of Jocko is going to lead us back to green after our first actual caution. Jocko leads the field back to green here at Kentucky. But look who is sitting in fifth, though. The 19th of Kenny LaFleur. Here comes Jim on the outside. Here comes Speed. They're going to try to make it 3 wide.
3 wide for the lead.
Jocko's going to have to block him, but it's going to be Jim. Jim does not have the time, but he's going to take the lead over Jocko.
Wow.
So, hold up. So, with Jim been racing in Cup the entire season, if he wins here tonight, does he go to the playoffs?
Technically, yes. I'm pretty sure he does, actually. Because his races that he raced in Cup transfer over to Xfinity, and he just needs to win now, basically.
4 wide.
Oh, 4 wide. Oh my
pack
gosh.
3 wide.
Yeah.
JoJo's coming hard. No homo. Oh my god.
Oh my god! T-Bird again!
Oh no.
T-Bird
it's just
again!
one car, though. Oh, I feel bad for T-Bird. He has such a
Already,
great
you
race.
have to watch what you say. My apologies for his comments, but oh my gosh.
There's going to be a lot of believers after this race. Is the commentary's curse real?
I don't think people want to see that 6-car up front, man. He is. Look, whoa! Where did that 22 come from?
And he was a lap down to stage 1.
He was a lap down. Oh, as I say that, he gets 3 wide. But he was a lap down, and he is. Oh, no, he's clear to 1 now, actually. Oh.
But here comes the 1, though. We haven't heard anything from the 1 the entire race. But look at Mr. Where he come from.
Oh, very tight stuff. He's gonna miss the corner, get a bump from the 20.
Oh my god.
Oh,
The
19 might be on the
19th. Oh
wall.
my gosh, they're
Oh,
three
he's on the
wide.
wall. Oh,
Oh, the 9 and the
oh man.
15.
Oh,
They reckon. Oh boy, McCarr is not going to be
what's
happy with
happening anyway?
McAvoy. But
Oh, so
what?
oh, there's the
Oh
wreck.
my God, he
There's
comes
the
down
wreck.
and wrecks him.
Here
He's
comes the
coming back
track.
up
Here
the
comes the
track.
track.
Oh my God, I missed that. What happened with Jocko?
And he missed. A person took a left and hit him and wrecked him. Oh man.
Oh, that's going to be a penalty right there.
Oh, that's a major
Uh,
penalty.
And T-Bird's going to the pits this time by. But we definitely have to keep an eye on the battle for a second here. Look at this battle. This is the battle I think myself and many others have been waiting for. Speed, Masopes, and Electric. The
right.
trash talk off the race has non-stopped, but these three, oh boy, get your popcorns ready on this one. Papa, go ahead and say what you was gonna say.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a popcorn here because Speed and JoJo, well, they're not necessarily buddies on track now. We're off track, so it's be interesting.
I will say, as you just said, Jake, these three right now have a rivalry. Nike Electric going to the 54, Soap's taking his ride in 22, and Speed Racer just being a menace himself. This is a good battle right now. It's killer.
And what type of impact could Killer do here with these four battling? And if I'm not mistaken, already, and you can correct me on this, whenever Electric was teammates with Masopes kept saying that he deserves to be in the 22, not Electric. Well, now here he is, but the problem is, he is pretty much in front of Masopes at this moment.
Yeah, I mean, this is what Masos wanted. He wanted that 22, and he wanted to prove that a champion driver could run better with a champion car from last season. Right now, Electric is like, you at 54, I'm Kyle Busch, you know? And he's cooking right now.
But the one person that's definitely cooked in is Mr. Big Jim because you can see the gap between first and second here. The gap between that is unreal. So if we don't have any cautions, I mean, you can pretty much say this would be Big Jim's race, right?
Yeah, I think this is Big Jim's race to lose right now, to be honest. I mean, he is. Once he got clean air, he's flying, man. It's like nothing nobody can do right now.
Big Jim definitely invested a lot into his lab, and we're seeing it pay off right now.
And not to mention though that Big Jim, he was pretty much did some iRacing race where we all got a chance to check it out, and he pretty much was struggling from there. But here in Hennessy, though, I mean, he's got himself a really clean lap. Oh, and we got a four-car
Huge
battle
battle.
for second place. Oh boy,
Hey, I know you can only do so much in the game, right? But I think iRacing does make you a better driver all around every single video game.
exactly, I agree.
I also agree with that. I think there's
Oh,
also
the
a
20 makes
difference.
contact
Oh
with the I'm
my
starting to get
god.
off already.
Holy
The
crap.
20 makes
That was so
contact.
close. Well, he
Oh
cleared
my.
himself in front of Masopes, though. Oh, Masopes backs out of it. Be a nice guy. Oh
Oh
my god.
boy. I don't see myself being a nice guy to Speed, though. I think he pulls a Billy Irish, tries to be a bad guy at the moment, but the thing
Okay.
is, here comes Speed, tries to be able to get to the inside of the 20. He did not have time, but he needs to get down to the bottom, but I don't think Mastopes is going to give him the opportunity, but surprisingly enough, there is a little bit of gap. Oh, and somebody's in the grass! But still saves it, though. Wow, this has been a very crazy race. I did not expect to sound like an auctioneer here at Kentucky, but
Oh, this
you,
is speedway.
this is pretty much like a super speedway where you don't like you pretty much one thing happens at a blink of an eye, and chaos goes everywhere. Go ahead, Heredia.
Um, as I was saying, you should be going crazy as a commentator. I mean, this is probably a top three best race of the entire season. This is an action-packed, pretty good, clean racing. I mean, look at these awesome battles we're having. There hasn't been one caution. Well, maybe
Other
one, but that's it.
I was gonna say other than that
Yeah,
one.
Yeah, T-Bird went flying to the fan zone. They got a flying car at them.
Yeah, yeah. Tough, definitely a tough break for T Bird here. And if you watch this, apologies for the commentary curse, or as far as any driver, if we did talk nice or just talked about them in general, if you got cursed, my apologies on behalf of myself and Heredia and Papo. But as far as this race is concerned, Heredia, I do believe, as far as the Xfinity Series side, that we do have a potential race of the season here upon us. Unless by the time the playoffs happened, we could see something different.
You know what, too? A couple of factors I believe is what's making this race so good. For one, Xfinity Series, we can't lie. Okay, they've had a few bad previous weeks, but that doesn't make them bad drivers. And with the addition of some of these cup guys coming down here to Xfinity Series, it'll definitely help clean up the racing product a whole lot.
Oh, the 19 of the 92. The 92 just tries to take out the 19. But back to what I was saying, though, is that, and I think Corellia can agree with me that we have seen the Xfinity Series struggled over the last couple of seasons, but I am glad to see that we are seeing a lot of better racing from this track tonight, especially from what they can do. Because, and I'm not talking bad about them or anything. Granted, they're all incredible drivers, but as far as like the racing here lately, it it's different to say the least. Heredia, how many laps we have left?
I'll let you know when Jim comes back around. Yeah, just give me like 3 seconds. We have 30 to go. So they are going to make one pit stop. But I will also agree. I think it's the track. One is the track. The track, I think, it has a mix of both draft and that talent to separate the field. Just like Jim, look at like he's just separating the field, and that's where that talent comes into this track. This track brings out the best of a lot of people, and it brings out the best of these Xfinity drivers. And look at it, they're taking advantage. It's just I guess more respect to just racing, good everything. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, and I definitely do want to say this though. As far as the position though, we are seeing Brody, my team owner over at Trackhouse, finally get inside the top three. He's desperately been needing try to be able to get inside the playoff points. But Brody, he has a chance. I mean, after this race here tonight, we have three races left. We have the tricky triangle at Pocono. Then we have the oval Charlotte. Then, the last but certainly not least, our regular season finale at the Roval. And Heredia, if I'm off that day, I definitely want you in there because I know that you love road courses as much as the next person. That we can get a chance to talk about the strategies down there at the Roval.
Hopefully, uh, someone else leads. Last time, nothing was being called with my internet, but yeah, I'll definitely be there for the Booth and Roval. Hopefully,
Is that what happened with the Coke race last week at Charlotte? Is that what
yeah,
happened?
it
Okay.
was terrible.
Hey, I definitely do appreciate you for helping me out though, to say the least. But
Yeah, no
it,
problem.
anyways, though, as far as the battle for second though, Brody does take P2 away from Speed here, but here comes the bump from Soaps. He's gonna try to make some contact. Oh, and apologize to T Bird if y'all saw that on my screen. Uh, yeah, definitely do apologize for T Bird's words on the screen there.
Hey, you know what though? Big Jim just came down from the Cup Series, correct? And you know
Yeah,
Yeah,
what? I think that's helping him a lot, as you can clearly tell how much of a gap he has.
yeah, he just has experience running with like guys who are so good in the Cup Series, and he's just more experienced than all these people. He just once he's out, man, it's just he can just show what he has, and look at that.
yeah,
And
as one. Go ahead.
to all people watching this, that does.
Oh, the 47 of
Oh no, the
JoJo!
22 did the same thing to JoJo. Oh
Oh
no, oh my,
boy,
he's wrecking. Oh my god,
is that a caution?
that's not a caution, but
Uh,
that's the same thing as the one to the Jocko, basically. Oh god.
you
Oh
know,
boy.
even though a lot of these guys have Cup experience, and it makes it a lot more easier because they have to sweat it out every single Thursday. It doesn't make the wins much easier though. I mean, it's competition. It's competition wise, and there's a lot of drivers I believe in Truck Series that can be very competitive in Cup, and there's a lot of drivers in Xfinity Series that can be very competitive in Cup. And look at Big Jim. Okay, he was running Cup. I wouldn't say he wasn't doing that hot. He was doing perfectly fine. But now he comes down to the lower series, and he's putting the talent to work right now.
If I'm Big Jim, though, the one thing I say, the type of scheme that he would want to have as far as running here at
Pit road,
Kentucky,
pit road's
yeah,
open, but soap's just pit it.
yeah, I was gonna say pit road is open, but as far as the type of scheme that Big Jim would run would be the number 6 Virginia Tech Hokies, the type of scheme that Ryan Blaney had back in the 2016 season. So, but anyways, like Papa mentioned it though, we are getting ready to see some pit road strategies are already under pit road. We see Captain Jack, we see the 92, Kenny LaFleur just came out of pit road. And we got to keep an eye on this battle for second here.
Electric pit it.
Yeah, electric pitted, but these guys are still staying out though. The 8 of Speed, the 39 of Jose, and the 21 of Brody, and the 1 of Person. My apologies, hiccups, but still yet though.
Jim is pitting.
Jim is pitting, and
Not sure speed is signal or not, but
I don't know what's going on, but
this is the
Oh,
leader
Big
right now.
Jim!
Oh my
That
god.
was
Oh.
close. That is close.
Oh, he sped. Oh my
Oh
god, he
no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! I just said take it easy, Jim. My bad. That's my bad.
sped. Oh, there's no way he
Commentary.
sped.
Speed's
Oh
coming
my god, he
down.
sped.
Speed's coming down the pit road. Jose and Brody are staying out.
Yeah, we were talking so good to Big Jim too.
So if Jose does
man.
win Heredia, I do want to ask you, if Jose does win, does that mean that he gets a guaranteed wild card spot?
Yeah, if he wins again, he's guaranteed. But, well, yeah, actually, I don't know. There's a lot of people who can win now just because of Jim sped. I don't know what's going to happen. It's exciting.
39 signal to pit. I don't know if the 21 is staying out, but
I think 39 has to pit this time. Yep, there he goes. They're pitting.
yeah.
Man.
Oh man, such a tough break for Big Jim right there.
And you know what though? We were explaining how good he's at the game. Well, no human being's perfect, and unfortunate events just happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man, you can't. It just happens to the best of them all, man. Mistakes are always bound to happen.
Yeah, definitely, to say the least, especially when it comes to the 6 of Big Jim. Already, you can help us out as far as who is the leader at the moment.
At this moment, it's the 39, but he's in pit road, so wherever he cycles out at, I think the 22 might be the leader, actually. I don't know when he comes back around.
I don't think he is. I don't think the 22 is the leader. Maybe Speed, I think. I don't know.
Hold on. I'll let you know when it happens. Alright, there goes to 22.
He passed
19 is the leader of Kenny.
Kenny LaFleur.
I don't know. I think Kenny might win this race, man. I mean, he's just been mired back in traffic, and he's just finally got clean air.
But we have to give a good credit to Kenny here. Oh, the lag on my end.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of lag from Kenny on my end as well, but
A little bit.
yeah, he is. But I think Soaps and Electric could be catching up to Kenny if Kenny is lagging. I'm pretty sure that race control is keeping an eye on this. He is lagging. You can see it.
So,
Oh boy.
But you know what though? We should give it to Kenny. Okay, look, he came into the season as one of the guys who got every single road course we had. Well, you know what? He's done that and has impressed a lot of us at the ovals. I believe he has a few wins on ovals, or a couple of wins, or at least a win.
Yeah, I think he does.
So we got to give credit to Kenny. He's done a fantastic job, and overall, really impressive season for him so far.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say definitely a really awesome season for him to say the least. Go ahead, already.
No, I was just gonna say, as to continue on, I mean, Kenny was in the league before seasons 2 to 3 end. at that time. He was really good. I think he was better then than now. I mean, and he came back now after 2 seasons being, just AFK, and look at it. He's still showing that he still has the speed what it takes. Probably doesn't sweat as much as other people, but like, just look at him, just impressing.
Yeah, and not to mention this though, that this is pretty much really something cool about Kenny. I think not too many people know, and Hardy can vouch for me on this, is that Kenny LaFleur is pretty much the first driver I've ever met where he pretty much practically started at Phoenix, if I'm not mistaken, between season 2, season 3, around there in the Xfinity series, and pretty much won the race. A lot of people didn't know what to expect from this kid, and he pretty much just came out and dominated the Phoenix race. So Kenny, he knows what it takes to win here at HPL. So he's definitely got himself a really good car. But the thing is, though, is what type of strategy is he on? Can you be able to get a chance to save any fuel, or is he pretty much good to go?
Oh, I think he's good to go. I think he's right on the money, actually. But if you take a look, that 39 is cooking, and he's on a mission right now. He's caught these cars back from like 3 seconds behind. It's just that fresher tires, and he's like talked them down every single body. And electric is really fast right now too.
Kenny's still lagging. This might be bad for Kenny if he continues to lag. This might be bad. And Mastopes is catching up to him. Yeah, Kenny's still lagging. I don't know if he's lagging for y'all, but he's still lagging on my end.
Yeah, he is.
You can see that
It's bad.
yeah,
No, it's really bad.
it's really worse. Yeah, Mastopes is about to catch up to him. Oh, there's a 3-car battle, but what for a second? Oh, Jose Protege, he saved it though.
Oh my god, what a save!
Oh, this lag is horrendous right now.
Dude, I don't know how many to go, but it's really getting intense.
You gotta check on our lap counter there. What it is? You gotta
12 to
check.
go, 12 to go.
12 to go. All right, thank you.
We'll just keep our eye on this pack here, because this is
Yeah,
really
we're gonna
good.
have to. And this is really good stuff. And Soaps, it's been quite some time since he won a race. If I'm not mistaken, you can correct me if I'm wrong, either here or in the comments. But Soaps has not been the driver that we all expect him to be, especially when it comes to being able to get a chance to get those much needed wins. But yeah, Kenny's
he
coming
dropped back.
down.
Yeah, there you go.
He's dropped back. So now,
Electric's gonna send
Electric's gonna send it in there.
Sends it. Oh my god.
Oh
Typical
boy.
Electric.
Oh, is it typical Electric? Oh my gosh.
Frustrates me, but as Brody comes with a huge rush, Brody,
He's gonna take
do it to
advantage.
it back. Do it to it back.
He's gonna take advantage of
There you
this.
go. Oh
my
god, 3
God.
wide.
3 wide for the lead.
Oh, contact.
Brody.
Brody don't wreck.
Brody's
Oh,
gonna take the lead.
Brody to the lead. Electric backs out of it. Here's Masou.
Because Masou's.
Oh,
He's gonna send it in there.
He's gonna go for it.
Oh my god, I don't have
he's
it.
still under.
Oh my gosh.
Look at Jose. He has a run.
But look at Jose Protege. He's gonna give the 22 a bump.
I don't know what's happening right now, but this is what we like. This is
Oh
what we
boy.
like. Here's Masopes.
Back to-
Brody has the fresher tires.
Brody's got the fresher tires, but the thing is though, Masop's got the right line. He's got the bottom.
It's 9 to go.
9 to go. Oh boy. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Masopes has the preferred lane. Brody's gonna get runs on the high side, but he has help from a teammate with the 39 of Jose Protege.
Brody's got nobody, but could Jose Protege contact? Oh, the 21 goes to the outside
I
wall.
don't think it was on purpose, but
That is gonna ruin the 21's race. A battle between teammates. From Kenny?
Yeah, well, yeah, there's a little lag for Kenny still. He's really
How
laggy.
many laps left?
Eight to go. 8 coming to go. I believe so. You can check. But Masopes, he cannot make any mistakes. Here comes Electric. Electric, he's gonna send it in there.
Oh, he's gonna send it. Oh, yeah, he's gonna send it.
Yeah, he's gonna send it in there. Oh boy, I expect a wreck between these three.
7 to go.
7 to go this time by going to 6.
Oh man, I don't know if Jose's playing puppet, but
Oh,
Oh,
Brody!
there's a
Oh,
speed wreck!
Brody! Oh my
Oh
god!
my God!
Rick!
On Deborah
Oh
wreck!
my
Jack
god!
dead! That's a caution!
Oh my god!
Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
god!
Oh
Oh
my god,
my
that
god!
is a highlight of the season right there.
He,
Oh
Oh
my
my
god!
god.
Look, if you guys remember the old Kyle Busch incident at Daytona where you got rammed from behind and coming to the line, that's what just happened to the 54 of Electric.
Oh my god, I
I,
don't
I
even
have
have
that
the
clip
voice
now.
for this.
I have that clip
Oh
now.
was
my god.
that on the 39 blocking, or was it just I looked like a racing incident? But the 39
They
did
both got
force
on
some
the
stuff
apron.
The,
there.
the
It looked like they
39
both got on
did
the
Both got
apron.
force him
aprons
down
and
there.
safe.
Hold on, real quick. But the 39
I'm
did force
being
him.
biased as I can. I mean, it looked really like he was just racing for a second to keep that position, man. I really don't know, but on to the finish here. The 21 Brody.
Oh, Brody's going to take the lead. Oh boy. This is going to be good. Green flag back there. We got to figure out how many laps we have
Oh, he
left.
stopped. He stopped going.
That,
What is he?
I don't know what's going on, but Soaps takes the lead again.
Oh.
How many laps do we have left there? Oh my god, they're making contact in the back.
I'll let you know in a minute. Hold on.
Oh, the
I'll let
22,
you
the
know.
20. We got to get back to my Soaps.
It
Man,
is 2 to go.
2 to go. My Soaps has got nobody in sight. If this field can keep things clean, then he could come home and pretty much just guarantee himself into the playoffs.
I mean, yeah, he already has a win, and just a second one just clinches as Nike 36 runs into his team at 39.
White flag this
White
time
flag in the
by.
air.
Nike's gonna set. I don't know if he was gonna send him in there, but for Masopes, for those who are not been aware of, Masopes is our season 2 Xfinity Series champion. It has been quite some time that we've seen Masopes get a chance to have this run, and for the first time racing in the 22, he is gonna come home. Your Kentucky winner, Masopes wins that Kentucky.
Wow. He caught his shot. He's going to win with the 22 in his first race.
I gotta applaud that for such an epic race. Applaud these drivers for that. That was awesome. That was awesome to call.
Wow.
Probably my favorite race in the wild to call. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh man,
What a race.
Dang,
that was
is-
so epic right there. We gotta get Masopes in the booth and
It's
and
Soaps, Jose, and Brody.
Brody.
In the chat, I do have a POV of the wreck. If you guys would like to look at that.
Yeah, please. I definitely gotta see that.
Oh my god, that is.
That was
See in the back.
intense. Oh, already had some bold calls. That was some bold calls you said, especially your feelings towards electric. Oh my god.
As a driver and an owner of the team, it's to be expected to show emotion for stuff like that on track, and I'm expected to do that.
That was wild.
I'm going to add Brody and Jose. Want to add Masopes for me, please? I can't find them.
Let me let me get him. Hopefully, it doesn't take things off as far as the party side of things. As we have Brody joining us, I'm gonna head and get my soaps in here. All right. Yep. All right. All right. My soaps should be in the party now. Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So first of all, I'm going to talk to Jose Protege real quick before we do get to our race winner. Jose, you pretty much won stage one, but you had a crazy, crazy battle right there at the end. Take us through what happened on the final laps of the race. Jose?
Sorry about that. I was muted. So yeah, me and Brody, the 21, we were the last ones to pit in the stage, so we had the freshest tires. Obviously we caught the 19 with the lag, and then the 22 and the 54. Um, I don't know. I don't know how it gets in these people's heads that if a car catches you from 3.5 seconds back, how the hell are you gonna block? But anyways, 54 started blocking really hard. I finally got by him. And then he started trying to move me off the track and move me off the track and move me off the track until he got me loose off of 3 and 4, which is why they're asking for a clip. And when he got me loose, basically took out the 21 and the 54 in that wreck. And that brought the caution. But if that caution would never came out, I was probably gonna win the race because I had the freshest tires. Like I said, I caught him from 4 seconds back.
Now, what happened between the battle that you had between yourself and Brody right there, especially pretty much the incident that happened between you two?
The one going into turn one, my car got really tight. I apologize to 21, but going into the turn, I was on the inside and it just got tight and pushed up, so I hit him a little bit.
I know Heredia, you definitely want to have a question as far as any comments for your driver. So Heredia, go ahead.
Uh, if my mic muted? No, it's not. All right. But
So,
yeah, Jose, a very strong run for you today. I mean, it was very. It's not shocking. Well, it was shocking that you were so fast today. What happened there? Did you just forcefully put Brody Nike on the apron there, or was it just racing and they just spot an accident? I mean, I know you guys are going for the win there, and it's just a very aggressive and very respectful racing, but was it just a racing incident there?
Just like I said, racing incident. 54 sent it in there. He sent me in there. Like I said, I'll provide the clip. He sent me into three. I had to slow down more than I wanted to. And obviously the 21 with fresher tires, he had a big run, so he took it all the way down to the apron. When I took the lane, I was obviously taking the Talladega lane. It looks like the 54 got into the 21, and that's where the wreck happened.
yeah. All right. Since we don't have enough time as far as us getting ready, go ahead and move to Brody. Papa, I'll let you ask a question for Brody. Brody, you there, buddy?
Yep.
You pretty much was doing really good right there. I mean, you pretty much went from the back, working your way up to the front. I mean, talk about what happened right there at the last laps of the race for you.
Yeah, just pretty much everything or pretty much the same thing that happens to me every week, like Jose said, it was a racing incident. I don't really put blame on anyone, but just usually at the short end of the stick on these kind of things. I wish it would have stayed green because I felt like I had the car to hold off Jose and definitely hold off Electric and Mason up there. But not what happened. And congrats, Mason, on the win.
All right, and then Papa, I'll let you go ahead and ask a question because unfortunately, since we don't have enough time, and plus Masop's not going to be able to get a chance to join us. So Papa, go ahead and ask a question for Brody.
Yeah, Brody. I just want to say, nice job getting a top three. That was certainly a wild and chaotic Kentucky race. Knowing the last few Xfinity races have been rough, I think that was a pretty solid, relief for you. Um, all in all, I just want to say good job, and hopefully in the future we see you in victory lane.
Thank you.
All right, and I think we do have our race winner and Miss Soaps. Miss Soaps, are you there, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, first of all, I want to say congratulations on the win, your second win of the season. But not only that, I mean, you pretty much, it wasn't a very easy race. So talk about what happened for you to be able to get this win. Talk about how much it means to you, especially getting closer to the end of the regular season.
Yeah, I think it's really good to get more playoff points. Oh my goodness.
Hello? Mason, you there?
He muted his mic,
Yeah,
taking care of something.
I don't think so. It's hard to say, but either way, though, we'll go ahead and cut things short. Brody and Jose, congratulations, and we'll definitely see you guys next Thursday at Pocono, right?
All right.
All right,
Yes,
all
sir.
right, all right.
Good
Good
race,
luck to you,
Brody, and
gentlemen.
my apologies on that turn one incident.
You're good.
Alrighty, and of course that will do it here. Heredia, Papo, I just want to say thanks so much for the amazing race that we just got a chance to call. I hope we get a chance to work together here soon. But that'll be it here, folks. Coming up next is our Cup Series action-packed race at Talladega. If you guys have subscribed, make sure you tune in. If you have not, make sure you guys do so you guys don't miss out on any HPL racing. So, hey, for all of us here, for Heredia, for Papo, I am Jake saying so long for the Xfinity Series. We'll see you next week at the Tricky Triangle at Pocono.
Dude, there's a